This, my friends, is the playbook.
Agreed. All right, let's move on. I think I had AFC East next. You guys all got AFC East at second, so we'll start there. Sage, hit us.
AFC East right
Hit
here.
us, AFC
I'll
East.
go 4-1 as well.
Before we get into today's video, guys, I just want to give a special shout out to today's sponsors, starting with Gold Fine and Bowles, lawyers for the injured. Personal injury, workers' compensation, those are their two things, but any sort of legal advice, they're the people to call. Give them a phone call, 309-673-5144. Tell them we sent you, okay? And I'd also like to shout out SeatGeek for sponsoring today's video as well. Use promo code PlaybookSports on their website to get $20 off your first purchase of $30 or more. Let's get back to the video.
Just like I did last time. In last place, I got the New England Patriots.
Shocker.
I mean, who didn't see this coming?
Yeah.
I think they might be the #1 pick next year.
Yep, I think they're gonna be bad.
I'm not even going to talk about them that much because it's kind of boring. I
No,
mean,
well
Drake
said.
May's probably not going to be that good. Jacoby Brissett's going to start, maybe.
Mhm.
That's what's most likely. And I don't want to watch it because they got no one to throw to.
No one.
Absolutely nobody.
They already cut
They
Juju.
tried to get Ayuk, and Ayuk
said
said
no. No, thank you. I'm not signing
Don't
with you
send
guys.
me there.
I'm not signing.
In third place, I have the New York Jets.
Uh-huh.
There's just so many unknowns here that I'd rather go with what I know, and that's the Dolphins and Bills fighting it out for first place. But the Jets, I mean, who knows how Aaron Rodgers is going to come back? 40 years old after
41.
an Achilles. 41, excuse me.
Still recovering,
After an
by the way.
Achilles.
Still recovering from an Achilles. He does have
and-
foot drop.
I mean, Hassan Reddick just requested a trade. He just got there.
Just got there. Literally just got there. That is
What's
so
going
fun.
on back
That
there?
is so fun.
So I'm not believing in the Jets right now.
No.
I mean, I would believe it if you said they got the 7th seed, but that's about as high. That's their ceiling, I think, in my eyes. The second place, I got the Buffalo Bills.
Yes.
They just don't have the receivers that I think they had beforehand.
No, they definitely don't.
And their defense is just getting older. They're still paying Von Miller a crazy ton of money, which they just don't have. Von Miller's had 8 sacks in 2 years, which is kind of ridiculous for him. I mean, I'm not sold on their defense right now. I'm not sold on their offense right now because there's so many unknowns. So that brings me to what I know, and I know the Dolphins are going to run the hell out of the ball and throw it deep to Hill and Waddle.
Yeah.
And I love Malik Washington as their 3.
Same.
So
He's a run blocker too. He's nasty and
I'm
blocking.
excited for this Dolphins team. You know,
Fun.
I mean, you'll see when I get into my in-depth video that I finished up today. That
Whoa.
I know.
I can't wait to get those. So
Uh,
excited.
I'm a little not high on the Dolphins. I think they're gonna like 10 win.
10.
No, I think they'll be
Take
okay.
10.
I think they'll be good. Make the playoffs. Lose in the first round. That's
Probably.
usual.
Yeah, probably.
Yeah.
Well, if we play at home, I like our odds in the playoffs. On the road, forget it.
Oh, yeah,
It's chalked on the road. Forget about it. All right, Addison's been looking at me funny this entire segment. Do it. Let's hear it.
Well, I was saying, worst team of football, obviously. Dolphins.
Clearly.
Dolphins.
One
Your #1
pick.
pick. Draft Shador Sanders.
Shedeur Sanders.
Perfect timing. No, worst team, fourth down, Chad
Chad
Robinson.
Robinson.
Fourth place in that division is the New England Patriots, and if anyone has something other than that, they're smoking crack.
Yes.
Phil or Lamar. No, but really, though, they're going to be horrendous. Don't even want to say more about that. Third place, Buffalo Bills. I think massive drop-offs coming. Defense, like you said, Sage, lackluster in my opinion. It's lost some
A
pieces.
lot of pieces lost.
And then the offense really lost pieces. The receiver room, Keon Coleman, yikes. I mean, he could be
Not
mid
sold,
as
not
the
sold.
#1 guy that they're bringing in. Dalton Kincaid's going to be a big piece, but
Will be.
hopefully, you know what I mean. I drafted him in fantasy because I think he will be.
I think he will be.
Because there's no one else really. So it's
Yeah.
going to be the Josh Allen show. And we've seen that. And what is that, though? It turns into a lot of turnovers. And it helps.
Yep.
Your defense was great and able to bail you out of those turnovers. That's no longer the case, in my
I'm expecting
opinion.
like a Jameis Winston season.
Yeah, no, seriously. 30-30.
Yeah,
It
I
really
can
could
see
be.
it.
Really could
You
be.
can bet on it.
Because he's going to have to think he's going to have to play
to do
like
everything.
that. So I got Bills going third. Second place, Dolphins.
I figured.
Second place,
Big
Dolphins.
on the Jets.
I think this is the Dolphins' last year for true competing, in my opinion. And that's not me hating, but it's just the fact that, I guess it's either the question of Tua. He He didn't get paid.
He did.
He did get paid.
He's
So
back. He's signed, and Hill's Hill's back for 3 more years too.
Yeah, with the restructure of the contract, but still, it's just that you open the.
You
shut the window, I guess.
You close it
you
a
paid the
bit.
quarterback.
Yes, you do. You've got to go.
Yeah,
You've got to
exactly.
go now.
I do think the Dolphins make the playoffs. And honestly, probably win the division because there's no way 41-year-old Aaron Rodgers stays healthy. But I am a hater again.
It's all right.
And I'm taking the Jets
Jets.
to win the division, and it's just because Rodgers is no longer on the Packers and Nate's a Dolphins fan. No, I do believe in the defense. The Jets obviously have a top 5 defense, and Breece Hall is top 2 fantasy running back.
Somehow. Yeah, he's winging at us.
But I mean, if Rodgers is healthy, their team's going to be above average and competing in every single game. That gives them opportunity. And I'm a hater. So I'll take the Jets to win the division. Dolphins second, Bills third, and I think by a good couple games really. And then Patriots last.
Okay, I like it. Colin, AFC East, hit us.
Yeah, I have the Patriots in last as well.
Shocker,
Going 5-12.
shocker.
What a fall from grace where a receiver was told, hey, you could be traded to us, and we're going to pay you over $30 million a year.
Yep.
And they said no.
No, thank you. No, thank
Isn't that a crazy thing to think about?
Insane.
And
to the Patriots, too.
To the Patriots, right.
Patriots, too.
Yeah.
I'm cold. Obviously,
that.
different coach, different quarterback. I get it, but Patriots in the cellar.
Welcome to hell.
Yeah.
Third place, I do have the Jets here going 9-8, above 500. Just the last time we saw Aaron Rodgers wasn't great in Green Bay that final season, and then Jet Life Stadium. We all know what that stadium's accustomed to. Not rooting for anything, but it's inevitable.
Yeah.
Have so many guys that are all kind of the end twilight of their career.
Yep.
All coming together. Already have a little bit of drama with Hassan Reddick.
Yes.
So
He just wants to
how dysfunctional. He's in the building for 5 minutes. Like, this is not for me.
I need you guys to trade me. Actually, I'm done.
Second place, I do have Miami here going 10-7. I just think last year was such a high.
It was a lot of
I
fun.
just expect a slight regression this year. Still above 500, still 10 wins. Only because the last 4 years, Buffalo Bills, 4 straight division winners, 4 straight 11-plus win seasons. So I have them going 11-6 winning the division this year, just by that one game. I know the weapons, both offensively and defensively, much different personnel, but there's one consistent guy,
That's Josh Allen.
and it's Superman.
It is, man. He really is.
Tony Romo's boyfriend.
Tony Romo's boyfriend is right.
Josh Allen.
Yeah, I think that's a pretty common theme, is that sort of order. Patriots dead last. I've got them going 4-13. I think I'm being generous with 4 wins, honestly.
I said 5.
I think they'll be underdogs
What's their
every game
over-under,
they play.
like,
I think it's 5.5 under, which is really bad. I don't see that happening. I give me the under for sure. I do have the Jets coming up in 3rd place at 8-9, but not because I think Aaron Rodgers gets hurt, but because I don't believe in their coaching. I don't believe in their coaching staff. I don't think Robert Saleh is a good coach. He's good defensively, but fun fact, and I'll get more into this later, last time a defensive coach won the Super Bowl, 2013, Pete Carroll. Last time a coach with defensive background won a Super Bowl was Pete Carroll in 2013. Hasn't happened since. Other than Bill Belichick. He's the only other one. So preface that. Bill Belichick's the last one to do it. I like the Jets' weapons. I think Garrett Wilson can be awesome. Again, it all hinges on Aaron Rodgers coming back and playing like MVP Rodgers and not like what we saw in his last year with the Packers. I haven't seen it, so I want to see it before I believe it. And the Jets haven't made the playoffs in like 13 straight years. So they got to get past that eventually. I do have the Bills in second, 10-7. Again, everything you guys have said. They got rid of Trey White. They got rid of both their starting safeties, who were the leaders on that defense for the last 5-6 seasons. They lost their starting center in Mitch Morse, which is huge. They lost Stephon Diggs and Gabe Davis, which is big. I hate Gabe Davis. But they lost both of them and Stephon Diggs, even though he wasn't great last year. It was still someone you had to focus on. Now, who scares you? Who scares you on the Buffalo Bills offense where you're like, we've got to focus on this guy other than Josh Allen, because we already knew that. Like, he's it. James Cook is in for probably a good year. Same with Dalton Kincaid, but they're not game-breaking guys. They don't have it other than Josh Allen. He's their game breaker. So can he will them to 12 wins? I don't know. I'll be interested to watch it. And I got your Dolphins going 12-5. Winning the division at 12-5. 12-5. 11-6 last year. 12-5.
Do you think they got better?
I do. I do think we got better. John Robbins. I do like, you know what's funny is people are like, oh man, Dolphins lost Christian Wilkins, it's going to hurt him so much. And it's like last year when I was saying our defense is going to be good, we got someone like Christian Wilkins, everyone's like, who? Christian Wilkins? Whatever, nobody cares about Christian Wilkins. And our offensive line has been dog shit forever, so losing Robert Hunt isn't exactly a smack in the face. I like our addition of Kendall Fuller at corner. He was grossly underpaid for us. I like that a lot. I like adding Jordan Poyer into the safety room, a little bit older, but I like adding him. Jalen Phillips is already back practicing. He was officially activated off the PUP list. I like us getting. I love Anthony Weaver. The players can't talk enough
Dude,
about Anthony Weaver
I
at
miss
DC.
Anthony Weaver already.
The players have come out openly and said he is the opposite of Vic Fangio as a person. Vic Fangio didn't want anything to do with us, just said, here's the defense, do it. I'm going to sit up in the booth, don't come talk to me. Anthony Weaver is out there, he's getting hype with the guys, he's a player's guy, and I like that for our defense, I do. And I like us paying our quarterback, but now's the time.
Yeah.
It's this year, and maybe you have hope going into next year, but now's your window to make some noise. So I like Dolphins make some noise. Go give me 12-5, baby. 12-5, same as the Ravens, but Ravens can have the 1 seed. How about that? Does that make you happy? You can have the 1 seed. All right.